Tonight, on a very special episode.
Mrs. Johnson, do you ever get that feeling that you're getting bigger and bigger and couldn't do anything to stop it?
What even is this setup? I was a little concerned that Betty and Cherry just waltz into Henry's house like they own the place, but then Punky has weird anxieties. What is the setup? Be real, guys. Are boundaries just not a thing in Chicago? Who waltzes into someone's backyard?
Nowhere. Zero. Zip.
If these girls don't stop talking, I'm going to need drugs to get through the episode.
I can't believe it. Like, I'm hearing it, but I can't believe it.
I'm sorry, guys, but we've lost Punky.
Really have some fun.
I love that this wild assortment of drugs is in a candy cigarette tin. To be a kid on drugs in the 80s.
Just some grass, a few uppers, and a little nose candy.
I love how casual this 12-year-old is about having marijuana, pills, and cocaine. I mean, seriously, this is what she brought to a tree house. I wonder what her clubbing days look like.
Hey, they're just kids. They don't have to do it if they don't want to.
Yes, they do!
I like how Kate tried to be reasonable and Emily is just like, this isn't how peer pressure works.
It's a really neat club. I know.
Why are we supposed to believe the Chiclets are a neat club? This episode is doing so much stretching, you'd think it was warming up for the Olympics.
Oh, Cherry, what are we gonna do? I don't know.
Inner turmoil definitely deserves a laugh track.
I feel good.
Seriously, are musical numbers a prerequisite of drug episodes?
No.
I get this is a TV show, but did this standoff have to be so staged? What was the thought process? Let's all go up to the treehouse, stand around for a few minutes just holding a joint, and then demand that Punky and Cherry partake. Even as a little kid, I hated the Just Say No campaign, and I'm starting to realize it was all because of this one episode of Punky Brewster I saw when I was a toddler. I don't even know where to start with sorting out my feelings about this episode. Even as a kid, I sass-talked drug PSAs because even as a kid, I recognized them as stupid. Just Say No was the worst because I always felt it failed to acknowledge just how strong peer pressure was. This episode did well in addressing it as an issue, but it kind of just dropped it. This episode also had so many other issues. I get that Emily is just an alpha bitch, but Punky has always been a unique individual. So why does she want to be just like the most annoying 4 girls she's ever met? Just because they're in 6th grade? This is a story I could accept happening to Margot, but not Punky. I think this would have been one time in a very special sitcom history that it would have been more powerful if it had happened to a side character instead of the main character. We were robbed of something that could have been meaningful, and that's even worse than having to endure the Chiclets. If you want to see more episodes like this, please leave a like so I know to make them. If you have episodes you'd like to suggest, leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching a very special episode.